Good morning, everybody. Got the coffee ready. Got my airborne steeping, and I gotta get the morning meds set up, and I thought I'd do the everything. So before we get into all that, happy Tuesday. Been a while since I've done this on camera. We're gonna test the old blood sugar. All right, for those of you who know, the lancet goes in there, pulls back, it's cocked, it's ready to go. Let's go ahead and put the strip into the meter. Get the alcohol wipe ready, clean the area. So, while I'm doing this, the other day I posted this meme, a Star Wars meme, that made me think, and it talked about the, when Darth Vader's dying at the end of Return of the Jedi. No, yeah, episode 6, that Luke Skywalker is carrying him out, and he's the only rebel, and you hear the blaster fire in the background, and the question was, is that the stormtroopers shooting each other? So of course I listened to it, and hell yeah. So of course I rewatched it, and no, it is not the stormtrooper. See, there's our little lancet. That's what pokes your hole. Can't really tell. That was not the stormtroopers shooting each other. That was the blaster fire from the X-Wings on the outside, and the noise from the explosions of the Death Star. So that meme was bogus. So it gave me another reason to watch Star Wars, which I'm okay with. But as I was watching it, I was like, are you serious? They're not even, it's not even the blaster fire, that it was the Death Star explosions. Like, pieces of it are blowing up because the blaster fire was actually from the X-Wings that are, in the Rebel Alliance that are hitting it. So that was kind of a bummer, but hey, whatever. Excited for the Ahsoka show coming out in 9 days. That's going to be great. Hadn't done blood pressure in a while. Uh, 117/91, so I'm still alive. So let's check my airborne. It looks like it's all dissolved. Shake it up. The problem with it, when it dissolves, it releases a gas, and because I put the lid on it, you hear that? But morning meds with a little Mucinex. This stuff's just not tasty, so you gotta down it. Oh. So I'm gonna reload my weekly medicines here while we're talking. So feeling better. Proved that Star Wars meme wrong, which, it just made me go, what? Come on, really? But anyway, let's see. Tonight, so I went to practice last night. Man, I tell you, these kids, great group of kids. But we had practice last night, so I got to go and I went to go hang out with them, and tonight, no practice, but we have what they call Meet the Stallions. So it is where the school introduces the fall programs and the fall sports and the teams and the coaches. Now, it's really geared towards their football programs. They just allow the swim team and the tennis team and whoever else to be a part of it. Which is sad because, I mean, our programs, these kids are just as important. So, anyway, that's a whole nother soapbox. But we are doing that tonight. So, when Mama gets home with the car, because she's supposed to treat tonight, so when she gets home with the car, then we'll try to head over there. Don't know if I'll shoot any of that, you know, kind of the coach vlogger deal. I don't know how that's going to work. But anyway, felt pretty good. Last night was able to sleep pretty well. Woke up about 3 in the morning. Throat was really sore, but I was able to cough drop and started listening to a Star Wars book on audiobook and on YouTube. So the guy had just uploaded the newest installment. So in your medicine things, it's just off topic. These little, what are they? I don't know what they call these. Moisture absorbers. I had talked some time ago about putting one in my barbecue rubs, you know, because they clump up. I just saw on Facebook at 3 o'clock this morning on one of my grilling ones, somebody else was doing that too. So, and they were like, I've been doing this for years. And I was like, okay, quite possibly. But just a little heads up, if you got one in your medicine, instead of throwing it away, you might try that. I've done it and it seems to work. So oh, big news, not really huge news, but encouraging. Tomorrow night on the Keto Show with Mike, Tom, and myself, it should be broadcast on all 3 channels, but go check it out. We are interviewing a friend of mine. This guy, we met over cast iron. In fact, we met over the Sportsman's Grill, the Lodge Sportsman's Grill. I had cooked on it and he had cooked on it, and like we done different videos, and then we commented on each other, and then became friends. Really good friends. I mean, pretty good friends. You know, we text and check in on each other and all that stuff. Interesting fact, and so August 31st was my brain surgery 2 years ago. To tell you where this guy's at, he was one of the first people that I reached out to and talked to. Something told me deep down in my soul to call this guy. We talked at length, and long conversation, and he was doing interview shows at the time, and during his one interview show, he announced that they were doing like a GoFundMe for me, and it was the outpouring of support was amazing, and I've got a picture of that my kids took of me standing beside the TV, you know, with the rock going on, and Mr. Cast Iron up. I'll see if I can put it up here. Just an amazing thing. But anyway, we're interviewing him tomorrow. I forgot where I was at. We're interviewing him tomorrow night. It is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe 3 p.m. West Coast. And I think it's 5 p.m. Central. This whole time zone stuff's got me messed up. But anyway, I encourage you to go check that out because it's going to be good. You want to know something about cast iron? Just a guy to talk to. We go back and forth over different stuff, and you know, so it's going to be a really good show. But yeah, so I'm going to finish this up, and then I don't know what else. Maybe still take it easy and rest. I started watching this show, Barbecue Wars with Michael Simon. And what's interesting is there's a fella on there, him and his team, Chicken Fried Barbecue. Now, Mr. Bill Purvis, he's been around, he was getting big into YouTube before he really got big into competitions. Like he was starting to get big and doing a lot more comps. And over the last few years, he's really focused on that. So check out his YouTube channel. But the guy's on, you know, he's on there. He's not one of the main people, but they keep coming back to him and talk to him. So it's pretty cool. I've been on some different chats with him. We were on one where we had the different panels. It was like after the hot seat, I think it was the hot seat after show, and we chatted for, you know, we were both in the same group of screens, and there was like 4 other people, and it was really cool. So, and then also another guy I've been around for a long time was Texas Style Cuisine. Chef Johnny is going to be on Pitlifebbqpodcast tonight. Well, time this airs, it would have already been on, but go check that out. That's going to be a good talk through. Chef Johnny, he's an actual culinary teacher, and he does a lot of cooking on everything. They run a food truck, and it's he's pretty wild dude. So I'm gonna get off here. I've rambled on enough. So cheers. Hopefully we'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, and remember, y'all are awesome. You are. This right now is the best version of you today, in this moment, that you've ever been. Doesn't sound like it. What are you talking about? This time yesterday, you are not the same person you were yesterday. This time tomorrow, you will not be the same person that you were today. You're always one decision away. Rock on!